much. We are quite advanced. I think one of the things that we've done in terms of equipment, which I've talked about, I think I didn't mention that we have the 45,000 tablets required, which we've started dispatching today to all the districts. We are starting with the furthest districts. We finished dispatching 17,610 bicycles to all the districts. We procured 25,000 mattresses. By today I passed to the office. They are done about 16,000. I expect by Tuesday we should have finished, and that includes the tablets. The tablets also go with the power banks, because in certain areas there's no power to charge the tablets. So we procured 35,000 high-powered solar power banks, so you can use solar. The census materials, we will start distributing them next week. That is the posters and the pamphlets. In terms of the manpower, provincial census committees by now should have been established, as well as district census committees should have been established, following the acting SC's directive for those to be established. The other important subcommittee is the District Census Recruitment Committee, which will oversee the recruitment on the 3rd of August. You may remember that we need 1,800 zonal coordinators throughout the country. Zonal coordinators will be in charge of wards, the bigger wards, and if they are smaller, you combine them. And these are already in training in all the provincial capitals, and they have the necessary equipment that is required. We also did recruit and train the district census coordinators. These are basically civil servants. We also did recruit and train the district IT officers. We didn't have enough from Zamstats, but we asked various government departments, Smart Zambia and ministries, to provide those highly skilled IT personnel to be in charge of each district. We are doing that because this is an e-census. We've moved away from pen and paper interviews to computer-assisted personal interviews. We'll be using tablets, and therefore we need skilled people at every district to kind of resolve any issues to do with the IT. Besides, also we'll have one IT expert and then 2 other IT experts. We've also prepared what we call a dashboard. This dashboard, we should be able to assess or monitor how we are doing in terms of the field work. Once it commences on the 18th of August, you should be able to see at national level. You can drill in and go and see at provincial level, district, constituents, and ward. And then you'll be able to see whether they are moving at the same pace. Then the next, we did advertise from 12th July to 26th July for the recruitment of enumerators as well as supervisors. That closed on 26th, and then 27th, 28th, and 29th, ECZ was now verifying the grade 12 results. If you look at the advert, we needed a minimum of 4 credits, English plus maths. So we had to send this to ECZ to do the verification. We received slightly above 219,000 applicants. For the zonal coordinators, where we required 1,800, we received slightly above 18,000. So the 219,000 plus applicants, obviously it may actually fall for those who do not have the minimum qualifications. So we started yesterday informing them through SMSs and through the phone numbers that they use to apply, indicating to them that they are required to report for aptitude tests on Wednesday. It will be a day's thing throughout the country. In fact, nearly in all the districts, we identified together with the Minister of Education, public educational institutions like schools, secondary schools, primary and colleges in each district, except in certain districts where maybe sanitation wasn't good enough, they may have to resit in the next district. So because we are recruiting locally, those who just report to a specific district school at a particular time. And the aptitude tests are also computerized. what we do is we press from the time that we press a button. When we say it's 8 hours, we press a button, and this is why we are pushing the tablets, because we'll give tablets to these applicants, and they start answering yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. When time elapses, the tablet closes, it marks, and it shows a cutoff point, and it shows what you have scored. And then that information, that aptitude test, will be overseen by the district census recruitment committees, chaired by the district commissioners, who are the district census officers, okay? And then they'll get the top, okay? And then they consolidate and send the names to our offices through the provincial offices. So we'll be waiting for them to give us those that they've selected. Well, the one thing that I should mention is that there have been reports that some of the people that are in active employment, they've also applied. Some of them, they've gone on leave. That is not allowed because they are still in active employment. The New Dawn government is looking at how we can have the youth to undertake this exercise. And also you see that we've got a youth unemployment challenge in the country. So we want this to be owned by the youth. We feel that they've got the required qualification to undertake the exercise, and I will appeal to those that will be selected to take this seriously. Government is using taxpayers' money, and therefore we need them to be committed during training and ensure that they actually give us the right output. But for the public, we are basically requesting them to avail themselves between 18th August and 14th September. Once they avail themselves and provide accurate information, they will enable the government to plan properly in terms of allocating resources, and government knowing where, for instance, a hospital must be built, a clinic, a school, and so on and so forth. And that is good for sustained development. For the various stakeholders, they should talk about the census, encourage everyone, and then also to protect our enumerators, because in the past you've had some enumerators that are coming back from enumeration. For some reason they are attacked. So I would like to appeal to everybody, the media, please. This is a national exercise. It's not for Zamstar, it's for everybody else. This exercise is done only once in 10 years. Thank you very much.